to my vlog. Okay, it is not even 6 o'clock in the morning yet, and I am headed off to the airport. If you all saw what I packed in this bag, you would think like, where are you going? And honestly, now that I think about it, I'm supposed to be gone 3 days, but I only have 2 days worth of outfits and a workout outfit. And the clothes that I packed are scrubs. Yeah. Come with me to find out where I'm going randomly. I just bought my ticket yesterday. I'm whispering because everybody else in the house is asleep. And by the time they wake up, I'm gonna be gone. And I'm really just so excited about where I'm going. I feel like this is really, really what I need. And my scrub, I don't know if that's gonna give you guys a hint, but just know I'm dressed for the part. Okay, so I'm gonna see y'all at the airport. Guys, the Uber's here. Everybody say hey to Jelani. Say hey. Say hey to my YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hot sauce? Good morning. All right, so the sun is up now, and I actually realized that I left my curling iron. Honestly, I'm so unprepared for this trip, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going. So we should make it to the airport shortly. But this is insane. Like, my boarding ends in 23 minutes. I just cannot believe. Thank you, sir. Have a good rest of your day. That I allowed myself to do this, and then the truth is that hold on, make sure I didn't leave anything. Okay, so the truth is that he took me to Terminal E, which was correct. Me not paying attention told him that it wasn't correct, and comes to find out it was. And so now I'm at a whole nother terminal. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah, so I'm about to wing this. I'm not supposed to have a check bag, but I'm about to try to book and come in here anyway. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Oh my God. So boarding ends in 19 minutes. I'm at security and I still have to get all the way to E. I might not make this, y'all. I might not make this. Okay. All right. Sorry. Oh! My luck that they are like checking my bag right now. What the heck, ma'am? So because I did not have time to check my bag, they took my olive oil wig gel. They took my face wash, and they took my Neutrogena soap. But I'm hurrying up. I probably got like 10 minutes. I'm literally about to start running through this airport. I have never been one of those people, but I see like why people are those type of people to like run through the airport. I'm about to start running. Okay. People are looking at me. Come on, sir, you can make it. All I can do is laugh. I am out of breath, and I'm still walking. I'm trying to make it to E17. I'm only at E10, but I have 8 minutes, so I'm taking a little break. I better make this flight, seriously. I got 6 minutes. I'm at E12. Oh. Okay, I'm about to start running again. I just needed a little break. Have faith in me, y'all. I am going to make this flight. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm coming around with 3 minutes to spare. This is E16. Where is it? E16. That's 19. Let's see. That's 18. Huh? Okay. Made it. Ooh. Yes. Jesus. I hope they don't give me trouble about this bag. I'm sweating like so hard. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. I made it. Y'all do not understand. I'm sweating, but I made it. Literally, I have like 2 minutes, and I was like the last person in line. So we made it. We made it. All right, so I just landed. Finally made it. I'm gonna catch a taxi. I'm tired. I know one thing, it's hot. How do I get around here? Okay. Hello? Yes. Number 9. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, y'all, so I made it. I checked in. You all see where I am. I am at CosmoProf, and I'm really, really, really excited about this. I took this solo trip. Yeah, and so I want to talk a little bit about why I am here. You all know that I launched Sensationless in March of 2025, and Sensationless has truly been a labor of love. And when I say labor, I really mean labor, because it is not easy formulating your own product, marketing your own product, beta testing your own product, and honestly, testing your own product. It's just been a labor of love. And I knew that when I did Sensationless, I did not want to private label. I did not want to reach out to anyone, overseas who would make the product and I just put my label on it. As a scientist, it was so important for me to create the formula, to calculate the formula, and just be involved in every aspect of this product, from formulation to manufacturing, and then of course distribution. I didn't want to be just a distributor, and so it has really, really, really been a challenge. There are so many things that I knew just as a scientist, but operating in this space has been just different, and I've learned a lot of things. And so I'm not sure, I didn't share this, and I think I probably need to do a story time on why I decided to do this. But I also enrolled in another master's degree program. This is actually my third master's. I know, I'm a lifelong learner. But I enrolled in a master's degree program in formulation, actually. I have not talked about that a lot on this platform at all. It's just been something that I've just kind of been doing like in the background, believe it or not. But I enrolled in this program because I wanted to be a better formulator. I have so much lab experience, but formulating products on my own is something that I have really wanted to do. And it was that important for me to be involved in all aspects of this process that I took what I knew and enrolled in a master's degree program just to make my product better. I am actually finally at a place where I am ready to just kind of expand. And honestly, I don't really know what that expansion looks like. I don't know if I'm here to find new suppliers for raw materials. I don't know if I'm here to source new packaging. I don't know if I'm here to talk to other chemists and people in this space just for encouragement or just to formulate new products. I really don't know. But what I do know is that as a scientist, my role is innovate, is to always be ahead of the curve. And as a Black female scientist, it is so important to put me in spaces that make me uncomfortable. And so I am here to be inspired. You know, I'm an innovator. I've always wanted to be an innovator. I've always wanted to be a person that stays ahead of the game. And honestly, I am here to just surround myself with people who do this all over the world. You know, being a woman in science is not easy professionally. I experience challenges every day, you know, even in my day job. And even through the process of formulating this product, working with different labs, that has been a challenge as well. I feel like a lot of my science has been questioned. I feel like I've had to do constant checks and double checks and checks and double checks behind people who clearly assume that I don't really know what I'm doing. So when I tell you it's been a labor of love, I mean it has been a labor, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the things. But I absolutely refuse to stop, and I am stopping and chronicling this here because I want everybody to know and to be able to follow me on this journey with Sensationalist. You know, I sold almost 500 bottles in my first year, and I know that eventually that is going to be 5,000. I'm here, I'm in it, and I believe in myself so much that I came all the way here. I still have my backpack on, I still have my luggage with me because that's just how much I believe in myself and how much I believe in this product. Because I don't want to say I'm working with chemists to do. I am the chemist. That's me. And so yeah, I'm here to be inspired. I'm here to learn just the newest innovations and just to see what I can do to constantly make this better. So I look forward to bringing you all along on this journey with me over the next couple of days. All right, y'all, so it's been about like an hour. Of course, you all know I got here early, so I had time to like just regroup, give me some caffeine. What I'm about to do now is actually try to create like some sort of game plan before I go in here because I really want to just make the best use of my time. So my number one priority for being here at all is Sensationalist. And you know, with Sensationalist, I actually have no intention to not produce my product like in the United States, but I am interested in, you know, sustainable packaging and also like just comparing prices And I'm also interested in any lab facilities that may do testing. And so it's not required that I test my product, but I am interested in just stability testing, any labs or any manufacturers that, you know, have some of these testings built in. So as it relates to sensationless, I'm just kind of looking to just kind of compare, you know, in that regard. I'm also here for Artistry by Zuri. So it was really never my intention to really do anything like in the retail space. And it's funny because I never even really considered that until now, but I am interested, of course, in skin science, melanin rich skin, and being able to potentially look into what that can look like on the Artistry by Zuri side. So I'll be looking into that. And then also PM UConn. You guys know, oh, you probably don't know this yet. Oh my God. PM UConn, the Beauty Collective. Well, PM UConn started out as a conference that I would host yearly. And now it's become more of a beauty collective. So I'm also looking to just build relationships with people who I can bring to my following, connect with other artists, and just kind of continue to build community. So I really have 2.5 days to be here to kind of cover just a lot of ground, and I'm going to make sure I kind of take you guys along on that journey. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of writing out some questions that I plan to ask just as I kind of come in contact with some of these different companies and vendors. I'm also going to say a prayer. I'll get off camera for that, but you know, I've just been in just this really interesting space, and I'm really just, you know, just asking God for his continued will to be done in my life and just to order my steps. You know, I really want this trip to be just a source of inspiration for me, that I can just come home and just feel, you know, inspired. I really have been experiencing, you know, I talked about that like in the previous book, but so I'll keep you guys along on the journey, and then I will make sure that at the end of the day I kind of let you guys know just how it went. All right, so I have written down my game plan, and by game plan, just all of the things that I'm really just looking to do and accomplish, and I am headed in. So I'll share what I can, but I'm really focused on being present. Okay, so let me kind of give you guys like an update. I actually have to sit down, like it's just so much here. So my phone kind of died, so I'm sitting against this wall. Y'all, I have so much stuff. Let me see if I can kind of show it all to you. But I have so much stuff. I mean, it's just so many innovations, so many products, so many things. And it's a little bit overwhelming. I don't know if I have found exactly what I was looking for, but I also know that I don't know what I'm looking for. But y'all, this place is like so massive that I have not even begun to cover everything. And also, like, y'all know I'm tired, so I've been up since 5:30 this morning, Houston time. So yeah, it's just kind of been a lot on that front. But what I do know that I will be doing is a full-on just kind of review, like, of all of the products that I have. And honestly, actually, let me not call it review. I'll just kind of show all the products that I have and the technologies that I am most interested in. Because of course, you guys know I've been here like talking the science, like how does this work? How does this, you know, asking like all the questions. And so there are like a couple of things that I'm really, really, really excited to kind of talk about and to use, and I'll kind of share some of those products with you all. But I think when I come to things like this, like what it just shows me is how the world is just so massive, and the little piece of the world, the space that we occupy is just so small. So just being able to be here and meet people just from different backgrounds, different manufacturers, different companies. I mean, just being in this space is just kind of like inspiring to me. So yeah, I'll kind of continue to update you all. I'm probably only going to spend just a couple more hours here today just because I'm a bit tired today. And I also need to take a moment to like look at the app and look at all the vendors that they have so I can be just a little bit more intentional. But yeah, I got so much stuff. Okay guys, so I have looked at a lot of stuff. So I'm actually headed to like the packaging area now. So I brought my own product with me, but I am looking into packaging. So I'm gonna head down here to what they call CosmoProf and kind of see what's available. Again, I still don't know if I have found exactly what I was looking for, but I got a lot of good stuff. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I actually finally found what I was looking for. Guys, it is just so many people here, but I finally found what I've been looking for because I am here to talk to the scientists. You know, I'm very interested in the science behind products and just new innovation, so I'm extremely excited. All right, y'all. So I've had a full So I've had a full day here. I'm actually like so tired because this is like 12 hours. I've been up and about, like just travel so far. So I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of information. I definitely have to come back for day 2 tomorrow. But day 1 has been a success. And so what I'm gonna do now is kind of pack up and make it back to the hotel. And once I get checked in and everything, I will kind of give you guys like my overall assessment of day 1. And then I'll come back and kind of talk to you guys about day 2. I have made it back and I'll just talk a little bit about the day. So this was my day 1. Everything like really went well. I finally found what I was looking for, which I really did not find it until later. It was like I didn't know what I was looking for, but at the same time I knew. So the way that this show is broken up into like sectors. So skin, hair, nails, beauty. But then there's a part that's called CosmoProf. And I didn't realize that where I really wanted to be was on the CosmoProf side. Because the CosmoProf side is where you meet with the research and development people. It's where you look at different types of testing, maybe even different labs. Also, I met a packaging supplier that I really liked that I'm probably going to move forward with. I found a lab. Honestly, as I'm thinking about like other products, I got like some really good ideas for that. So I'm really happy. So when I go back tomorrow for day 2, I'm actually going to go straight to CosmoProf. Now keep in mind, there are over like 3,000 vendors and exhibitors here. Okay, so it is a lot like to cover. So I will be doing that, but this has been my day. It's been a long day because if you guys remember, like I was just so on a mission that as soon as I got off of the plane, I just came straight here, bags, everything. So it was only so much that I could really carry. But yeah, I'm really excited about day 2. So I'm going to take some time to go through everything I have. I also need to follow up with some of the connections that I made. And then in a video later on, I am going to kind of just show all of the products that I got and all of like the new innovations that I'm very interested in trying. So I'm going to do that like in a subsequent video, probably when I get home, because y'all, there is just some very innovative stuff that is just happening in other parts of the world that I don't know if it's quite made it to the United States yet. So I'm really excited about just kind of showing and trying some of these new products. Oh, the other thing is that every single place that I went, I was like, may I speak to the chemist? May I speak to the research and development person? Is your scientific officer there? And that's what I love. Like, this was not about me looking at products. It was about just understanding the science, some of the innovations, how these products work, and the why behind the products. That's really why I came, because I feel like if I wanted to find some of these people, I probably could have found them anyway. But I was just really interested in the science, and it's just some really advanced technologies that are being used. So thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, I will be back with a review. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.